Welcome back to Barlow BBQ. Today we're going to try something a little different. We're trying an experiment. We've got a semi-boneless leg of lamb. We're going to throw that on the pit barrel cooker and we're going to see if we could turn that into some pulled lamb. So stick around for this one. It's going to be really interesting and a lot of fun. Before we get started today, I want to give a shout out to one of the best barbecue groups on Facebook, North Texas Barbecue Addicts. Now I know I live here in North Carolina. I'm a little ways from Texas, but they were gracious enough to let me in. I tell you what, it's a great group. If you're into barbecue, go check them out. I'll have a link to the group right down below in the description box. I also want to give a shout out to Kenneth Cunningham. He runs that group and he's also got his own YouTube channel, What's New Barbecue. I'll have a link to that channel right up here and right down below in the description box. Y'all be sure to go check them out and you might even be able to get one of these awesome camo hats. All right, let's get into today's cook. What we've got is a boneless leg of lamb. Now the first thing we did was punctured the surface of the meat and pressed some whole garlic cloves in there. Next we're pouring on a little bit of olive oil. That's just going to act as a binder for the rub.
We're using a nice savory rub inspired by the herb mix Herbs de Provence. It's got rosemary, basil, oregano, dry mustard, salt and pepper, and lavender. We'll have a recipe in the description box.
All right, that's looking good. The pit barrel's all fired up, ready to go, so let's get that on there. Now the plan is we're just going to smoke this until it's probe tender. All right, y'all, this has been smoking for 2 hours now, so let's check it out. Just out of curiosity, let's get a temperature reading on this leg of lamb, and that's looking about 140 degrees. We are going to wrap this at some point, but let's just give it a little while for that bark to set up. And Martha's got some melted butter mixed with some whole grain mustard and some fresh thyme that we'll brush on there. Okay, let's get the lid back on and let this go. Probably going to be another hour or two before we're ready to wrap. All right, we've let this go for 2 hours. It's been on for a total of 3 hours now. And what we want to do is we're going to take this off. We're going to hit it with a little bit more of that melted butter. We're going to take it off, wrap it in some tin foil, and then get it back on the smoker and then let that go until it hits tenderness. All right, so let's check it out and see how it's doing. I'll tell you what, this is smelling incredible. Oh, I wish you were here. Oh, one thing I did forget to mention is now that we've got this wrapped, I'm going to add a little bit more charcoal to the pit barrel. It's been going for a few hours now, and I'm expecting it to go another 2 to 3 hours until this lamb is done. It should be okay normally, but it's really cold out here today, so I just want to give it a little bit extra fuel. All right, now we got that closed up. The lamb is wrapped up. We're just gonna let it ride from here on out. Probably gonna be another 2 hours, 3 hours, I'm thinking. Again, we're going for pulled lamb, so we're gonna go until this is nice and tender, all right? So I'll see you again in a couple hours, give or take, when this is ready to go. We've had this wrapped in on the smoker for an hour now, so I want to check it out. Got a probe here, a digital thermometer, and I want to get a temp and just see how tender it's feeling. It's feeling good. About 170, so we got a ways to go. I'm thinking at least around 190. This should be feeling really good. So let's give this another hour. I'll see y'all then.
I wanted a garlicky sauce for our lamb with a lot of tang from yogurt and lemon. So today we decided to use some olive oil, lots of lemon, lots of crushed garlic, cilantro, a jalapeno to keep us warm on this cold day, a little smoked paprika, salt and pepper, and now I'm going to fold the Greek yogurt in at the end so the sauce stays thick.
Well, this lamb has been wrapped and smoking for 2.5 hours now. I've got my digital thermometer here. I want to check for tenderness, and I want to check to see what the temperature is. Now, Martha and I have been out here a couple times. That's what these holes are from. We have checked before. Look at that, we're hitting 203, 204, and this is feeling really tender. I mean, it's got to be if it's that. So we're going to get this off of here and let this rest for about 30 minutes, and then we're going to pull it, hopefully. All right, here we go. This has been resting for 30 minutes, and that's Taco just off camera barking already. He's excited. We're all excited to see how this turned out. This is the first time that I've ever done lamb like this, so this is an experiment. This is unknown territory right here, but look at that, folks. Wow, that is just pulling right apart. Pulling right apart. Look at that smoke ring on there. I hope you can see that. Yeah. Well, this is just incredible. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to finish pulling the rest of this. Yeah, Taco's going to get some too. I'm going to finish pulling this, and we'll get some sauce on there. We'll give it a little taste test, all right?
You know, I gotta admit it. This came out so much better than I ever expected it to be.
I didn't know what to expect because never done this before, but
I was hopeful.
This came out just as I was hoping it was. So, but we're going to try it right out of the bowl here. Sorry, folks, before we make that sandwich. We just can't help it.
So tender. Looks so great. Trying to get something with all that bark on it.
Wrapping it, I think, really helped keep it moist in there. Yeah, tenderness-wise, it's on point.
Another one you don't need teeth for.
Oh, that's right. Hey, you know, we're going to keep the barbecue alive for you senior citizens out there. So we're going to put together a quick little sandwich too, because we made that sauce earlier. So give us a minute, we'll put that together, and we'll be right back up here for another taste test. All right, folks, we're gonna make this quick because it's freezing cold out here. That wind is whipping like ice. Oh yeah.
This is your
my piece right here.
Sorry.
Sorry, we got the sandwich all ready to go. I can't wait to give this a try.
I have a more ladylike bite.
Oh yeah. Wow. That sauce is really good.
There's a whole bunch of flavor there.
It's got some tang, awesome flavor. That garlic is really coming through. Perfect with this lamb.
delicious.
I'm just chowing down over here.
You know, I do love the sauce, but I think I like the naked lamb the best.
You like the naked lamb better?
Naked lamb.
I think that sandwich is really good.
It's delicious. Don't get me wrong.
The lamb, you know, just as is, as soon as it was pulled, was delicious too. Folks, give this a try. I know a shoulder might have been more appropriate to get this pulled lamb style, but going with this leg of lamb, I was super excited the way it turned out.
I think it's perfect. Everything I hoped for.
Yeah, it's
Give it a
awesome.
go.
Yeah, you guys to give it a try. We'll have a recipe for everything right down below in the description box for you. And thanks a lot for hanging out with us. And we're going to say we love you. And until next time, smoke 'em if you got 'em.
That's right.
Bye-bye.